To unravel the mystery, we must begin by defining consciousness. But here's the thing. Consciousness is elusive, almost like trying to catch a moonbeam in your hand. Yet, it is central to our existence. It is our awareness, our ability to perceive and interpret the world around us. But it goes much deeper than that. Consciousness is not just about recognizing that the sky is blue or that a rose smells sweet. It's about our inner universe, the thoughts that swirl in our minds, the emotions that tug at our hearts, the dreams that take us to far-off places. It's about how we perceive ourselves, our self-awareness, our ability to introspect and say, I am. Now imagine a robot programmed to react to its environment. It can navigate a room, avoid obstacles, even respond to basic commands. But does it have an awareness of itself or its actions? Does it experience feelings or thoughts? The answer, as far as we know, is no. This is what sets us apart as sentient beings. Consciousness is not just about responding to the world. It's about experiencing it. But the nature of consciousness is such that it cannot be directly observed or measured. We can't pinpoint it on an X-ray or capture it in a test tube. We can only infer it from our behavior and subjective experiences. This is what makes it one of the most profound mysteries in science and philosophy. However, despite its elusive nature, consciousness is the very essence of what makes us sentient beings. It is the rich tapestry of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions that define our experience of life. Without consciousness, we would be like automatons, mechanically reacting to the world but devoid of any inner life or self-awareness. So, as we embark on this exploration of consciousness, let's remember that we are not just studying a scientific or philosophical concept. We are delving into the very heart of what it means to be human. We are exploring the inner universe that each of us carries within us, a universe as vast and mysterious as the cosmos itself. Consciousness is the very essence of what makes us sentient beings. Science has made significant strides in understanding the brain's role in generating consciousness. This statement rings true as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of neuroscience. Our brain, this intricate organ, is the command center of consciousness, the hub that generates our subjective experiences. But how exactly does it do this? Well, one theory that has gained considerable traction is the integrated information theory. Proposed by Giulio Tononi, this theory suggests that consciousness is a product of the brain's ability to integrate a vast amount of information. Imagine your brain as an intricate web, with countless threads of information weaving together to create the rich tapestry of your conscious experience. The more intertwined and complex these threads are, the higher the level of consciousness. However, the integrated information theory isn't the only perspective in the field. Another contender is the global workspace theory. This theory, developed by Bernard Baars, likens the brain to a theater. In this theatrical metaphor, consciousness is the spotlight that illuminates specific information on the stage of our mind, while the rest of the information remains in the shadows, or unconscious. This spotlight allows us to focus our attention on specific thoughts, feelings, or sensory experiences, bringing them into our conscious awareness. Both of these theories, although different, offer compelling insights into how our brains create our conscious experience. They highlight the brain's extraordinary capacity to process and integrate information, and the pivotal role this plays in shaping our consciousness. Yet these theories aren't definitive answers. Instead, they're pieces of a larger puzzle, clues in our ongoing quest to understand the enigma of consciousness. As we continue to explore, research, and question, we inch closer to unraveling this profound mystery. So, as we navigate through this complex landscape of theories and ideas, we must remember that our understanding of consciousness is continually evolving. As science advances, so too does our comprehension of this intricate phenomenon. These theories shed light on how our brains create the rich tapestry of our subjective experiences. They provide a glimpse into the incredible complexity and wonder of consciousness, propelling us forward on our journey of discovery. But here's where it gets truly intriguing: the hard problem of consciousness. This conundrum, named by philosopher David Chalmers, isn't about the mechanisms of the brain or how we process sensory information. It's not about the difference between being awake and asleep, nor about how we can focus on one conversation in a noisy room. Those are relatively easy problems, at least compared to this one. No, the hard problem of consciousness delves into the deep, murky waters of why and how physical processes in our brains are associated with subjective experiences. It asks why there's an inside to experience at all. Why aren't we just complex machines processing data without any personal, subjective experience? When we see the color red, taste a sweet apple, or feel the sting of a bee, we have a private, personal experience. But why and how? These questions are hard not because they're tricky to figure out. They're hard because we don't even know where to start. There's a gap in our understanding that's not simply about knowledge, but about the nature of the problem itself. We can describe in great detail how eyes process light and how the brain interprets these signals. But why does this process give rise to the experience of seeing? Why isn't it all just dark inside, with information being processed and responses generated without any awareness? This is the hard problem of consciousness, a puzzle that goes beyond science and into the realm of philosophy. It's about the very nature of existence and experience, about what it means to be. And while we've made great strides in understanding the workings of the brain, this problem remains as baffling as ever. The hard problem of consciousness is a puzzle that continues to baffle researchers. It's a reminder of our own profound mystery, of the enigma at the core of our being. As we continue to explore, we're not just learning about the universe, we're trying to understand ourselves, and in the process, we're unraveling the deepest mysteries of consciousness. We'll also delve into altered states of consciousness, from meditation to psychedelic experiences. Our exploration leads us down a fascinating path, the realm of altered states. These are not the everyday states of wakefulness or sleep, but rather unique states that can be induced through practices like meditation, or substances that produce psychedelic experiences. In these states, our perception of reality can shift dramatically. For instance, during meditation, people often report a sense of deep tranquility, a feeling of unity with the world around them, and even experiences of self-transcendence. This suggests that consciousness is not a fixed, unchanging aspect of our lives, but rather something that can be molded and shaped in profound ways. Psychedelic experiences, on the other hand, can create vivid, dreamlike states where time seems to warp, and the boundaries between the self and the outside world blur. Some report mystical experiences, a sense of interconnectedness, and profound insights that can be life-changing. What do these altered states reveal about consciousness? They hint at its incredible plasticity and depth. They suggest that our everyday consciousness is just one way of experiencing reality, and that there are other modes of perception that can offer us a wider, richer view of the cosmos. Moreover, these states can evoke a sense of unity and interconnectedness that challenges our usual sense of being separate, isolated individuals. This could imply that consciousness is not confined to individual minds, but is perhaps a fundamental aspect of the universe, connecting us all in a profound way. These explorations also raise intriguing questions. How do our brains generate these extraordinary states? What do they tell us about the potential of the human mind? And could they offer us glimpses of a deeper reality that our usual state of consciousness only partially perceives? Altered states of consciousness offer unique insights into the depth and breadth of our conscious experience. They open up new vistas of understanding and challenge our assumptions about what consciousness is and what it can reveal about our place in the cosmos. Opening. How does consciousness shape our perception of reality? Host. Theorizing. Imagine reality as an unending ocean. Our consciousness then could be likened to a lighthouse, illuminating specific portions of this vast expanse. It's through this light that we perceive and interact with the world around us. But is consciousness merely an observer, or is it an integral part of this ocean? Exploring further. Some theories propose that consciousness is not just a passive observer, but an active participant in the unfolding of reality. Quantum physics, for example, suggests that the observer effect, where the act of observation changes the observed, could imply a deeper connection between consciousness and the fabric of the universe. Delving deeper. Now consider this. What if we are not just observers but co-creators of our reality? Our thoughts, beliefs, and expectations might not just shape our personal experiences, but could also influence the very reality we inhabit. This concept, often linked with the law of attraction, posits that like attracts like, and by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, one can bring about positive or negative results. Reflecting. But it's not just about positive thinking. It's about understanding that our conscious perceptions shape our experiences. Our perception of reality, therefore, isn't an absolute truth, but a personal interpretation, filtered through the lens of our consciousness. Connecting. So whether consciousness is an observer, an integral part of the universe, or a co-creator of reality, one thing is certain. Our consciousness shapes our understanding of reality in profound and mysterious ways. It's the compass that guides us through the endless ocean of existence, helping us navigate the ebb and flow of life's experiences. Reflecting. The interplay between consciousness and reality is a dance of cosmic proportions, a symphony of existence that we are all part of. Each of our conscious experiences adds a unique note to this universal melody, creating a harmonious orchestra of life. Closing. Our consciousness shapes our understanding of reality in profound and mysterious ways.